Happy, pretty, and pink day, everybody. So it's Ipsy. Let's open her up and see what I got. Okay, so there is a card that says Snow Globe December 2017. During the frostiest, most festive time of year, we find beauty inspo everywhere. Icicles, fresh blankets of snow, the twinkling lights, and dreaming of iridescent nail art, crisp eyeliner, shimmering skin. But enough about us. What does December beauty look like for you? Post your own magical winter looks and tag Ipsy Globe so we can inspire each other. Because of Ipsy, it's more the blah, 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 blah. So I'll tell you right off the bat, so far, Ipsy isn't looking very good for me. It's partially the fact I've been subscribed for almost this will be 3 years this year. And I think I'm just losing the whole, the illusion of Ipsy is gone for me. It's not a bad service so far. So I'll give you guys my overview on it, but if this bag doesn't wow me, we'll see what happens. So the bag looks like this. It has a cute little teal kind of frosty blue pull on it, and zipper and pull, and then it has silver glitter right along the top, and then a silver bag. This is actually by far one of my favorite bags this year. I just wish, because it feels really cheap, because it feels like these should have pouches on either side, and it just feels cheap in that regard. If it had had a little more attention to detail, I would be happier. It's not a bad bag. It doesn't scream Ipsy. There is a little Ipsy logo on the pull, but that's neither here nor there. So let's open her up. The inside is a beautiful kind of frosty blue teal color. So yeah, let's see. The first thing I see is a big thing from Essence. I love Extreme Crazy Mascara. And what color is this in? I'm going to guess black. It looks like black. I'm not going to use this because it wasn't technically sealed in packaging sealing. As far as I'm concerned, it's obvious it wasn't open. I like these style of wands. They're just the short little spiny wands. And it smells like mascara, so there's no real fragrance to it. I can apply some. So let's see how I like it after a few. So can I see a difference in the camera? Oh yeah, it lifts. It feels nice. It doesn't feel clumpy yet. I can tell that it is clumping my lashes though, just by the way they're adhering together. I don't know if I necessarily like it. We'll see by the end of the video, because that'll tell me whether or not it's going to flake off. I feel like I just smudged some right across my lid. Yeah, I did. Ooh, that's gross. It's not necessarily flaking off, but it is peeling away. It may be the fact it's still wet and I need it to dry. But yeah, we'll see. Normally I don't put things that aren't sealed on my eyes, but obviously today I'm not thinking. So let's see what happens with the next product. The next thing is a brush by Luxie. This is the Luxie Precision Shader. So it feels nice. It is definitely a synthetic brush. I like this. And it has a nice flick to it, which I look for a lot if I'm going to use this as something to blend. But this looks more like it is going to be used to pat product on. It could be definitely, because of the way it's tapered and the way that it thins out towards the edge, I could foresee this being a definite blending brush. And it's so soft. You guys, this is ridiculous. I don't really know if I like it or not, but it's a very nice brush. I enjoy getting brushes because I'm cheap, and if my $10 can get me a brush, I'm not going to say no. I own more high-end brushes. I own Ipsy, not Ipsy. I own Sigma, I own MAC, and I own quite a few different brush sets, and I'll tell you, they're nice, but I'm always looking for something to replace them. I need to invest in Morphe. That's the next company. The next thing is Promise Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Daily Facial Scrub with Sugar and Walnut. So, it says contains organic ingredients, which means definitely... Oh, it's sealed! That's nice. It's going to have a different expiration date, so the second you open this, you have to use it up. Which It does not tell me how long I have anywhere in the packaging after I open it up. It gently cleanses and exfoliates with sugar and walnut. Which, if you're allergic to nuts, that's kind of silly to throw that in here. I'm not allergic to nuts, but I have a lot of friends who are deathly allergic. So this isn't a product I can necessarily use if I'm going to hang out with them. Or is it? You see, this could be sabotaging someone for life. I don't know how I feel about that. But this isn't the smartest thing to throw into a package. You'd have to be very careful with this sort of product if you have a friend who's allergic. Now, the next things I have two things here. I'm going to save the name brand for last, but we're going to go ahead and talk about Pixie by Petra. And this is it's a duo, and it's a mineral eyeshadow in Orchid Ornament. So let's see if I can open her up, and we'll go ahead and do swatches. So far, I can tell you I don't feel the mascara on me. It feels like it's dried. That's why I did that weird face, to see if it was going to transfer. Yeah, it's pretty much dried. It does pull off, so it's not like you can be extremely nuts and rub your eyes, but it feels lightweight. It feels really nice. I've never used, what was it, ColourPop? No, I've never used Essence as mascara before. I have a MAC one I use along with a Maybelline one and a Mary Kay one. I use all three because one lengthens, one separates really well, and then one gives a lot of volume and thickness. So, yeah. Okay, so I opened this up. It's two colors, and they're both kind of purple shades. One is like a champagne kind of purple, and the other one's just a dark purple. So I'm going to swatch them both on my fingers. See? Swatching them both. They're there. Let's see how they transfer onto my hand. Boop! I don't know why I did it all the way up on my knuckles. Well, let's give this a little more attention to detail. This shade, the pretty pink one, it has a kind of, I would call it a frost satin finish. But it's pretty, and then the purple is more of a, actually the purple has iridescence to it. I don't know if you'll see it on camera, but it has a weird pearlescence to it. It's not bad. I was expecting this to be a matte because this is usually, I like putting mattes in my crease, and then this either in the center of my eye or in the inner corner, but meh. I don't know. I've never really been overly impressed with the Pixie products, but it is what it is. I'm not going to smash it and say it's a bad product. It is what it is. They feel like our lower end of higher end products, if that makes sense. So I guess you would say they're similar to NYX. The next product is Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the shade Fishnet. So it's a cute little tiny sample. If this is a full-size pencil, I'd be pissed. Now, this isn't sealed in factory packaging, which I'm like, Ipsy, what the hell? This has been my complaint for the last year and a half. If it's not sealed in factory packaging, don't put it on your face. Live by what I tell you, not by my example. But if it's not sealed in factory packaging, you don't know if somebody's like sucked on this and then put the lid on it and put it in your bag. Or if somebody was really vicious and contaminated it. So I'm going to do a swatch on my hand, and then more than likely I'll toss this and we'll see where it goes. Or I might get desperate and decide I don't like my feline coal and just give this a shot. So let's go ahead and swatch this and see what it looks like. Where are we going to swatch this? So, Rick, right here. Ugh. It's black eyeliner. Woo. Shocked. It's very black. It's very pretty. It felt very smooth. There's no tugging. I expect that from a gel liner, though, so I'm not too impressed. It smudges like an SOB. So that is something to bear in mind. I wouldn't necessarily put this on my waterline because I am one watery-eyed person, but it's not bad. It's just not good. So that is it. My bag is empty. And yeah, let's go back through. We'll put my least favorite product in first. Least favorite is the face scrub. It's an allergy thing. I'm sorry. I value human life over a beauty product, so yep, bye. The next thing, probably the duo. Then I'll have to throw in the Smashbox because it wasn't sealed. But the eyeliners, all the Smashbox products tend to be really nice, so I'm happy about it in a way. And then Essence Mascara. It feels great. It feels nice. I have a few issues with the mascara that I can't touch my eyes with after I apply it. partially because of the fact that I rub my eyes a lot. So that's a thing. Unless I'm in a full face of makeup, by which case then I probably would be the reason I'm putting on mascara. But that bothers me that this does not, well, it didn't come sealed, and it's drying down really well, so maybe it's just the fact that it was still wet. Let's see, I'll give it more of a tug. Okay, it's dry. It's not gonna peel off. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bitchy today. But, it's a mascara. Not overly impressed with it. I am surprised because I've never used the Essence mascara before. So maybe I'll go pick this up because Essence isn't that expensive. Then, the Luxie brush. It's probably my favorite because I love getting beauty tools, and I've told Ipsy that time and time and time and time and time again. So I'm happy that the December box has one. I wish I would have gotten more of them. But we shall see really what I feel overall with Ipsy in my next Ipsy review. So a year in retrospect, I think I'll probably have it out before Christmas or on Christmas is what I'm shooting for. I'll have to film that today. So yeah, if you guys have questions or comments, shoot them down below. Let me know what you got in your box, because I do really enjoy hearing what you guys got in your box. And give me a like, a favorite, subscribe, and share this with a friend who likes beauty, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Do you like what you see? Then...
Subscribe!